What's up, YouTube? To find my wait a minute. Mike is here because today we will be addressing the boost leak that I have on the GTI. Haven't seen any videos regarding this particular model blow-off valve that I have, but we'll be the first ones to make a video. Stay tuned.
All right, Mike did a healthy amount of work here. Remove this cold air intake and the battery. Put a nice little rag in this turbo. Make sure you don't get nothing in there. Gonna have to remove that couple or two. But that's the blow-off valve right there. What brand is that, Mike?
That is a Forge blow-off valve.
Forge blow-off valve. And apparently these blow-off valves need to be lubed.
Which I did not know.
That's, I mean, coming from a Japanese world, that sounds kind of foreign to me. So I guess we're just gonna go with the flow and just lube this blow-off valve. Alright, so we're going through quite a bit of work to get through to all three bolts because the last person put them on stripped them all. So we're gonna have to remove this turbo, I guess up pipe, I guess that's what it's called. Hit that T30. We already popped the PCV off. That's what I think it is. German stuff. After that, we should be able to turn this clockwise, pop this off, and we'll be able to get to all of the bolts. There's one on the bottom right under there. So with the drill and tap set, well, not drill and tap, bolt extractor set, because this is going to be an all-day thing. We're not really going to show you the process of removing this because we're doing some unorthodox shit over here. A lot of these bolts are stripped courtesy of the previous shop. Like this one, we had to drill this one out, you know, and I'll keep the bad vibes off the channel. So we got the bottom bolt out. Thankfully that wasn't stripped, but now by the time we come back we got to do these two. So I'm not even gonna show it because there's gonna be lots of cursing and whatnot. So I'll get back to you when this is out. All right, a miracle just happened. We drilled out the last bolt and the blow-off valve is now free. Guys, the torque specs on these are not good and tight. I know how you German guys are. It's not good and tight, okay? There's actually torque specs for these. There's no need to strip these bolts. Now I just gotta pull out those two heads and clamp everything because there's lots of metal shards everywhere. Do not need that getting anywhere into the engine or turbo. All right, just loosen this up. This is hand tight too, right? Right, Mike? It's supposed to be hand tight.
It's supposed to be.
Okay, well this wasn't. So we finally got this out and now we can take this whole thing apart and work on this new kit. So this kit comes with a nice new solenoid. Don't know why, but I believe this is the piston, some lube, nice ricer stickers, and more O-rings. So this doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too hard. Let's go ahead and just, I guess, start the job. Shouldn't be too hard. Oh, so what are we looking at here, guys? Oh, that's an O-ring? Oh,
it was an O-ring.
It was an O-ring.
C-clip.
I thought it was a C-clip. Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
No.
Oh, my God.
That would definitely give you a leak.
Oh, yeah.
That would
Jesus
definitely give you a
Christ.
leak.
All right, so you heard it here first. This is a C-clamp for the Evo.
Yeah, it looks like a C-clamp. Oh, my God, that's more?
That's it.
Yeah, Mike, I think that was your problem.
Sheesh.
All right.
So
There we go.
All the O-rings actually look fine. All these look fine.
yeah,
But
we
change
got
them
them.
anyway.
So
We
gonna
got them,
change 'em.
so yeah.
Wait, don't toss it upside down. I don't want nothing falling out. So
We got that piece too. It's all right.
Okay, and then I think the lube goes around the.
Yeah.
Just change that. Just
Goes
rebuild the
around.
whole thing.
Basically, yeah, let's just do it.
So for anybody that wants to know, it's only a thin layer of lube. You don't dab your finger in and put a whole glob, just very thin to where you can barely see it. So don't make that mistake.
And apparently, this is supposed to be done every other oil change, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Why do you need to
I
service a
guess
blow
that's why it looks like a fucking C-clamp instead of an O-ring.
Thanks, Forge.
Yeah, thanks, Forged.
I wouldn't.
this side of the rings properly seated in there. As you see, we put a little bit of oil on them. Not much, just a little bit so they're not dry. Now time to do that side.
Alright, so since this kit also came with a solenoid, we loosen up the 2 bolts, freeing the solenoid up, and Mike got some nice new red. I guess these were red at one point, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's about that. Let's go ahead, pop this off, put the new one on, and change all these nasty hoses. Everything changed, solenoid new, blow-off valve, seals done. Let's go ahead and put everything back together. Turn this up a little bit, and yeah, start it up. All right, Joe got a front row seat.
It's voting time, celebration.
Celebration time. Yeah, we're all done. So, fairly easy job. Just getting to it. It's hard. So, let's test it out now, right? Start it. Oh, god damn, that's some scrapes you got there, buddy. God damn. And tune in, sheesh, for the rest of the 4G63 944 Porsche Evo build, where we build monsters like these, just chilling under the hood, top secret. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Hit the comment, rate, and subscribe. Never forget, never stop modifying.